Good afternoon, guys. It's 4:48 p.m. Today is Friday, OPEX Friday, end of OPEX in October 2023. Okay, so today's note, right? So sellers have a control below 120, 175 in NQ, below 43.66, 58 in ES in general. That's the background idea. Okay. Now, ideally for sellers, here I use word ideally, right? You want to see the price holding it below this and this. Best case scenario below 15,050 and below 43.50. So these are the couple of levels. So you should note down all these levels. If you see price trading below all these levels, that means sellers are definitely in control. If it breaks above one of the level, then it's a warning sign for sellers. That is what I am explaining here. Okay, you can read through it. But as long as it is below all these levels, sellers have a control. That's all. Now there are support on the way down, so price may bounce a little bit. But overall sellers have a control. Do not trade after 3 p.m. Best case scenario, if you are newbie or still trying to be profitable, skip today and take a day off. Okay. So now now dream numbers. 805, 829. See, I love my dream numbers, So 805, 829, right? So look at here. 805 here, support. 805 turn into resistance. 829, you can see there were trades here also, So, and then aggressive sellers area, prefer buyers area, all these things, okay? ES also same thing, aggressive sellers, right? Now below 43.66.58, so ES was way below, by the way, right? So sellers are in control. Same goes for NQ, right? NQ I said 971, 937 was the first level, which is it was below it. So sellers are in control, okay? Now, so that's the theme, right? So now we'll look at of the open. So of the open, 94, 96, hold on, so this way. Okay, so of the open, right here, there was a bullish disconnect. Price opened near yesterday's close and ED was higher, so it was a bullish disconnect. Bullish disconnect means buyers has the right to defend and they can push it higher. Okay, so we were watching it that hey, there is a bullish disconnect, buyers may come. So ES was going down despite bullish disconnect, right? So I said if it has to go down despite bullish disconnect, then the down move has to be fearless. That means a very strong one, to negate the bullish disconnect. Okay, so while it's going down, it couldn't go down much, right? Then you see this spike. Now those bullish disconnect buyers bought it. Okay, so ES I did not traded it. NQ I traded it. So 829, this dream number, I waited. So when price was going down in the morning, like ES, when ES turn around, I used that bullish disconnect information to go long NQ 829 and to bail out at 851. Okay, so 20 points. That was all my target today. In Discord I said I'm only looking for 20-point target. 20 point today. That's it. Nothing much. So I achieved it, right? Then I said draw a line at 851 and 862, and then I said just watch it, don't do anything, just watch. Yes, I said draw a line at 94, and then I said draw a line at 96 later on. So I said just observe that area, okay? Don't do anything. NQ 851 and 862. I said just draw a line and observe those areas, okay? Because bullish disconnect was there, right? So these are the support now. Once price goes above it, it's a support, okay? Both of them. So you have to observe it, what price does. Then price went higher, right? At that time, you look at internals, AD was negative, minus 400, right? Now what just happened? That was the earliest hint. Bullish disconnect turned into bearish disconnect. ES is trading above yesterday's close and AD is negative. This was a first hint that sellers may be in you know, and that was also our aggressive sellers area also here, you know, so price pushed into it. Okay, so and NQ also pushed into this area, thick line. That was a support yesterday. It could turn into resistance. So NQ was here, bearish disconnect. Technically you can take a short here, right? But that's not how we trade it. So we have to wait for a setup, right? So now the idea is, if these buyers are in control, they should hold above 94.96 despite the bearish disconnect and push it higher. And here they should hold above 851, 861. Now you look at this, immediately it went below it. That's the first sign, you know, that sellers could be in now. They are confirming it here. But since it was a balance like this, you have to wait for balance to be taken out either side. Okay, in E especially. NQ you can trade, you know, but you have to be fast enough, right? So I traded 861 here, right here. So I waited. I did not trade it actually at 61. I traded 851. So once price went through below it like this, you know, that was my confirmation here, right? This long I have to already took a profit, right? Then price went down. This is my confirmation. See here, 829. Again it held it, right? Dream number. So yeah, at least you know now buyers are defending from dream number. But here they broke below it, right? On the way back up, 861, they rejected it. Sellers came back and defended it, right? So it came down again here. This time it broke below dream number. Then the way back up, 851. I was watching it in a 15-second time frame. So I took the short, 851. I built out at this low. So another 20-30 points I got it. Okay. Now watch here. At this point, when NQ pushed up to 850, look at where ES was. 956. So 956. See that? So this was a short in ES. Okay. So broken support, real-time support, which already broken one time. Price went above. That this time it should go higher. You know, not come back down. The moment it come back down, your short right is here, because at this time it also break below this balance also. Okay, and AD was already down. So this was your first short in ES. Okay, then price went below this 805 like this. What time it was? 10:12, which is 10. ES was already here, way down, right? To 10:12. Then it popped back up at 8:11, 8:12. That's where I took a short, you know, right here, based on the lower time frame. Okay, and I took a profit right at 790 here. That's it. Another piece will, you know, another, you know, 20 point or so, right? So now I have like almost 60-80 points for the day, and then I was done anyway. I was not trading after that. Okay, all these trades after that, right, they're all sim account trades. Okay, because I was done on OPEX. Anyway, my target was 20 points. It was like 60-80 points. I got it. Now you look. Now I am explaining the price action to you. Okay, so now you know ES is tanking, right? It was at 70, 10, 12. It was right around this area, preferred buyers area. So here there could be a possibility, due to OPEX, it can do a fail breakdown here and then go back up somewhere here and then come down or something like that, you know, and then come here. So I was looking for a fail breakdown if there is one. Okay, so basically I was looking for a pullback, fail breakdown, price go higher, I may take a long and then bail out here and then look for short. Okay, that was the idea, because here shorting here is a poor idea based on the risk reward stuff, you know. Then price here, it touched it, came down, again went down here randomly. It's up to 68, right? Then it bounced like this. At this point I was thinking, okay, now it goes back up, you know, I may go long, you know, and show and bail out somewhere here and then look for short. Okay, but then price did not go higher. So fine, the expectation was it should go higher, you know, but it did not. So it was around 1035. So 1035 NQ was right around here at this line, 743. Okay, and 759 was the first of a low. So these yellow lines are the first of a low. Okay, So then I was thinking, okay, if it goes back up first our low and then holds it, I may go long, assuming there will be a failed breakdown here. Okay, but price went up, immediately came back down, right? So if you look at it here, let me remove this. See here, it went up, immediately came down, then touched first our low again here, closed here, right? At this time there was a short right here. Yes, same thing, there was a short right there around same time, so it was around what, 10:42 or so. Oops, right around here. Okay, if you want to take it, otherwise you wait, for price to pull back a good amount, then it went down, right, and into this area. See, this is where you should take a profit. Okay, and NQ, same thing, you take a profit at this 701. Okay, then you are looking for what? Then you are looking for when it touched down here. See, this is now almost, my target was 52. Not my target, but for sellers, that was like kind of a maximum area. In the morning itself, it was like before 11, around 11 it was almost there, and NQ was this area, so now NQ, it has nothing more left for sellers at this point without any pullback. So the idea here, I was thinking, because this was like ultimate line, like almost max, or this or this, so now there is not much room for sellers. So if it's 11 o'clock at that time, if price push further down, then there is nothing left for trading for sellers, conservative sellers, because it's already done. So only way that shorts may come if it can leave the sellers hanging here. The intraday sellers, it can leave them hanging around. That means it will not give them their target, but instead it will bounce from somewhere, not from the level, but somewhere in between, and then it will just trap the intraday lower level sellers. Then it goes higher, find a resistance, then come down at the end and take this area, this or this. Same thing for ES 52, so which is right here. Okay, so that was the idea. That means longs are coming. Okay, that is the idea, longs are coming. So here, so I took my long first here. See, I was assuming that idea. Okay, that idea may play out and price may not get here, these two levels. Okay, and ES will not get to 52. Okay, so based on that idea, I dialed down to the lower time frame and I took a long at 690 right here. Okay, expecting a pullback, and then ping pong and then come down. Okay, so I took this long and then price went higher in my favor, almost 20-30 point. Okay, this was a SIM account, by the way. Then price went higher and then came down, then holding it, and this happened, right? So I took the loss here. Now I was thinking, okay, it wants to go there, so took a loss here, right? Almost 680, so 10-point loss. Okay, now what? Now, so same time you can take a long in ES also. Okay, then price came down, right here. At this point, the idea is, so far price is pulling back, going down, pulling back, going down, pulling back, going down. So this time it's also should do the same, pulling back, go down and touch 52. Give me damn 52 then, right? But instead price went up, poke lower, right, then shoot higher. Correct? So in a lower time frame, there was a long right around 60. Why 60? Because in Discord, when price was coming down here, I said watch 60-61 area. Okay, that I already gave them earlier. So all I was watching is 60-61, which is somewhere around here. Okay, so I was watching it. So here it broke through 60, came back up. Here it held it 60 pretty much, you know. So NQ was 670 or something at that time. What was the time? 11:44. Yeah, here 11:44, 11:44, 760. So that's where I went long, right at this bar. Okay. Now in Discord, I already have it, that statement. Then where is my statement? Here 1156, right? Trade long from 670 to 721 to close on 690 to 680, which I just explained, right? And then so that was the long, right? Now, so now you understand why long here, because I was looking for the pullback. See, on the OPEX day so far, all 4 days, you know, it was doing bigger swings back and forth. Why not today then? And this was like straight downfall, you know, into this good area, and NQ was almost at NFP lows, so it deserved a bounce, you know. And then this first down was so strong that price did not did not pull back enough. That means not many players got a chance to short this rally, this down rally. So for them, let's say, for example, let's say conservative folks, you know, who are waiting, right? So for them, pullback is required. So that was the idea here. No, I just zoomed down to lower time frame to find my long here. Doesn't mean that I was like favoring buyers. I was just playing that pullback. Okay. So then here I bailed out. So basically right here, you know, 721 around 1154, which is ES was here. Okay, 71, 73, that was the area also I gave it in Discord. Okay, so build out here, timing was good, price came down right from there. Okay, now what? Now what are you thinking? Now the question is buyers are strong from here and there is a pullback going all the way up to here, or it's just going to go down, right? You never know, right? We never know at that point because of this drop. But one thing I know, if that drop happens, and if this 60-61 holds it, and then price pushed higher, there is a fair chance that it will go higher, take out this high and go into this area. If it goes through this area, then it will go down. So now I was watching. Okay, so similar to ES, so 690 was my original level, right? That where I try to do long. So now I'm going to make 690 to 670 as a one area. Okay, and then I'm watching both together. So now price came down and it was holding 690. So you can see it even 690 almost to the T. So now it's holding. So here it just fooled me, you know, but fine. I was okay, you know. I was ready to cut. Here again same idea. So long here, same 690, someone can take it, see. Then or wait for this bar, then you take a long here, this level. Okay, or you wait for a pullback. If you get it, and if you're lucky, you can take long here also. Okay, now what? Now price was moving higher, right? So somewhere around you take a profit here. Okay, but the whole idea is you have to look for shorts, right? So now at this point in time, right here, what do you think? Is price is now strong, you know, buyers are strong, up, down, up, down, up, down, no, up, down. They are creating a swings, down and taking out, right? So it's a step up move is going on. So that means price goes here, maybe pull back here and then go up, right? That's the pattern that it should continue now, right? Now here is the trick. So this is what around 11:56, this is where it touched here. Okay, so now look at my Discord. Hold on, let me show you. Okay, see here, 12:56 here, 12:56. NQ finally touched 761 and ES 77. So that is what I said, it should go there. Okay, so now it touched it. Now real sellers should keep it below. Real sellers, which is this, if they are real, they should keep it below. Okay, buyers are pushing it higher and at every pullback. See, I just explained, like step up. So we know at least buyers are also there. So I said in the next 15 minutes, which is still 1:15 p.m. 12:56 means say 1 o'clock, 1 to 1:15. If you see any strong down push, then sellers are back in the business. But however, buyers will be in control due to this step up. You have to wait for ES to break below 66 and NQ to break below 721. Otherwise, buyers, this is like buyers line in sand. They will try to hold these levels. If it breaks below it, you can short. Okay, and then 124 right here, I said observe both ES and NQ. So basically it pushed down from here, then it went down, and then it bounced from 66 in ES. So look at this, this is 66 in ES, right? So the way I said that it may go down, but then buyers are there above 66 or at 66, NQ 725. As long as it is price is above it, they are there. So here you can see both response and up move from buyers. Now you know buyers are here, sellers are here. Now you know at least intraday that this is a seller's point, this is a buyer's point. If price goes below this, more sellers will come. If price goes above this, more buyers will come, and then price has to hold above this area. Okay, now you watch here. Then at around 124, right, which is right here, I said both are touching morning balance breakdown bottom area. So this is where conservative sellers should step in, because they didn't get the chance to short. Now price touch there, they may be shorting it, right? But now we know above 66 buyers are there. So unless price goes below 66, we cannot short. Unless NQ goes below 721, we cannot short. Okay, but at least we are watching these things. Okay, now hold on. Now look here. (1:37 p.m. which is this line, around this time. If you want to still trade, I said do not trade for now rest of the day. But then I said if you still want to trade, then stick with shorts below for 42.66 and Q below 721. But wait for the price to confirm it by breaking below. Okay. Do not take longs. Micros only, no more than 2 contracts. So if someone wants to still trade, then no longs allowed, only shorts allowed, and only micros, and if breaks below this level. Okay, and NQ 721, which is somewhere around here. Okay, now watch. Here we had a warning, right, that these sellers may be active. Then my statement that do not take longs, short below this. Now you watch. Price went down, up, down. So this was your earlier short. In Discord I put another video only for members though. Okay, not for YouTubers. So that was explaining this entire price action. How to watch candle by candle. How to know when the bias is changed temporarily from bulls to bear, bears to buyers. But anyway, this was the earlier short. Okay, now here I was watching 66, correct? So 66 was right here. Okay, and then this was what time? It broke down around 2:20 p.m. right? So 2:20 p.m. Let's go to 2:20 p.m. Here, this is our 66 line. This is this 2:20 p.m. it broke through it. 2:20 p.m. NQ broke below 721. See the timing also, and how they are in sync together in terms of level. See, both at the same time broke through this same level which I gave earlier at 137. See, so now you know how the levels are matching up. So this is a good sign. Both broke through their corresponding level at 218, right here. Now what? Now you look for a short right into this area. Right into this area. So you can take a short here in a lower time frame. If you are following 5-minute time frame, you can take a short here, you know. And now you look for this area as a target. Okay, yes, same thing. You take a short here, right, which is this area, this, and you look for a break below this low and target 52. Now you watch and see, and NQ, see that? Finally, here you will out. Okay, so that's how you trade today, you know. So it's OPEX day, right? But if you observe it and mark down all the points, you know, there will be a lot of trades today, you know. And that be all for today. Tomorrow, Sunday night, I have no clue. Maybe NQ will come here. Maybe it will come here, you know. So we'll see. But basically it has to continue hold lower and lower, you know. And that be all for today.